In February 2023, a tragic incident in San Antonio, Texas, led to the death of 81-year-old Raymond Schnieder, who was mauled by 3 pit bulls owned by Christian Moreno and Abilene Schnieder. The subsequent legal proceedings highlighted issues of dog ownership responsibility and community safety, culminating in significant prison sentences for the couple. This video explores the details surrounding the incident, the aftermath, and the broader implications for dog ownership laws and community safety. But first, subscribe to our channel for more content. And don't forget to share it with your friends and family. On February 24, 2023, Raymond Schnieder and his wife Juanita were running errands when they were attacked by 3 pit bulls that had escaped from their owner's property. Witnesses reported a horrifying scene as firefighters arrived to find Schnieder being dragged by one of the dogs. The dogs attacked first responders, who had to use pickaxes to defend themselves and subdue the animals. Despite their efforts, Schnieder succumbed to his injuries shortly after the attack. Following the attack, both Christian Moreno and Abilene Schnieder were charged with criminal negligence due to their failure to secure their dogs properly. On August 30, 2024, they pleaded guilty to charges related to the dog attack resulting in death. In September 2024, Judge Velia J. Meza sentenced Moreno to 18 years in prison and Schnieder to 15 years. During sentencing, Juanita Schnieder described her emotional turmoil and struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD) following her husband's death. She expressed feelings of loneliness and devastation, emphasizing how the incident had irrevocably changed her life. Christian Moreno, 18 years in prison. Abilene Schnieder, 15 years in prison. Prohibition on dog ownership. Both individuals are barred from owning or possessing dogs if granted parole. The incident sparked outrage within the community regarding responsible dog ownership and animal control laws. Prior to the attack, there had been multiple complaints about loose and aggressive dogs from Moreno and Schnieder's residents. This raised questions about whether adequate measures were in place to prevent such tragedies. Community members expressed their grief and anger over Schnieder's death. Many called for stricter regulations regarding dog ownership, particularly for breeds perceived as dangerous. The case has become a focal point for discussions on how communities can better protect residents from aggressive animals. In response to the incident, local authorities reviewed their animal control policies. The 3 dogs involved in the attack were euthanized shortly after the incident. Animal care services emphasized the need for responsible pet ownership and adherence to local laws regarding leash requirements and fencing standards. Stricter leash laws. Advocates are calling for more stringent enforcement of leash laws. Fencing requirements. Homeowners may face increased scrutiny regarding fencing adequacy. Education campaigns. Initiatives aimed at educating pet owners about responsible ownership. The case of Christian Moreno and Abilene Schnieder raises important questions about animal control laws across the United States. It highlights a growing need for communities to balance pet ownership rights with public safety concerns. In light of this tragedy, some lawmakers are considering proposals that would enhance penalties for negligent pet owners whose animals cause harm or death. These changes aim to deter irresponsible behavior among pet owners and protect vulnerable community members. The tragic death of Raymond Schnieder serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers associated with irresponsible dog ownership. As communities grapple with these issues, it is essential to foster a culture of responsibility among pet owners while ensuring that public safety remains a top priority. The sentences handed down to Moreno and Schnieder reflect society's demand for accountability in cases where negligence leads to loss of life. This incident not only impacts those directly involved, but also resonates throughout communities as they seek solutions to prevent similar tragedies in the future.